All right, it's my turn. Thank you, honey. I just love him. Okay. So I don't know. Wait, I want your attention, like everyone. Is that too much to ask for? Thank you. You. Okay. So I invited like 2 people here, and then like 10,000 came. So I'm feeling really overwhelmed. I don't know who to feel worse for, me or my friends who are gonna have to be like, you did a good job. Like, you did so good. You're so funny. Like, regardless of how I do. So thank you to my friends. Thank you to Claire, who always sits front and center and supports me. Thank you, Claire. It was Valentine's Day. It was. I was somewhere between crying and eating chocolate I bought for myself, and then like setting up shop at a bar and being like, you want to go home with me? Do you? I know, baby. Okay. But really, I wasn't confident enough to stick around. All my friends are in these great positive relationships, and I am so happy for them. But like, what about me, I guess, is just where I'm at. So my parents, I decided to go to the most unsexy place I could think of, home with my parents. And my parents have been married for like 30 years, but they are in a bromance. Like, my dad will come home, he'll be like, what's up? You get the pizza? And my mom's like, yeah, dude. Desperate Housewives later tonight? And they chill. So it's a really interesting sort of dynamic.
Don't worry, you'll get yours.
It's okay. I got it 25 times. Okay. So my list ripped in half, but it says something here. Going home is great, is what I have written down. That's true. Oh, my grandma. Okay, so I went home, and I'm a teacher, just like you, just like you, just like all of you. It's terrible. Anyway, I went home, and my grandma, she's 92. She held my hand. She said, I am so proud of you for being a teacher. She had tears in her eyes. It was this beautiful moment. And then she goes, but I know you're quitting to tell your fucking jokes. And then she aggressively took her walker and was like, which I'd never seen anyone do before, and it ruined the moment. Also, I have a brother. He's younger than me. He hasn't had a job for a year. He makes those jokes like, boss called, no work today, like those kind of jokes, because he doesn't have a boss. And I went home, and he says I do this thing called, he calls it the cool dude, where I like get really am like, you know what? Fuck everything, da-da-da. So anyway, I was in one of these modes. We were playing Settlers of Catan, because so I'm a fucking nerd. And I was like, you know what, Jack? I'm never fucking home. Let's go to Taco Bell, da-da-da. I need the chair for this, I just realized. Pause. I was like, let's go to Taco Bell. Fuck this, we're gonna play Catan all night. And then I sat down on the couch, and then I ripped my pants right here, in both places. And my brother, he's cracking up. He looks at me, he goes, Jen, so no Taco Bell, right? So yeah, we're gonna skip that. So I was hooking up with this guy I didn't want to be hooking up with anymore, right in the middle, which has only happened to me twice, of a lot of times. So I thought, like, okay, he was really nice, so I didn't know what to do. So I pulled this move I like to call the crazy girl, where right in the middle, I burst into tears and was like, I can't fucking do that. And then I ran. And he didn't call, well, he did call, but I was like, I just have a lot of, like, psychological issues. And so then I never had to explain that I just wasn't that into him. Crazy girl, it's a thing. People are doing it. By people, I mean me. Okay, do I have time?
Yeah.
Where am I at? Because I have a story for you guys. I don't want you to feel too bad for me.
Half hour.
Oh, God, they're so supportive here. So, I'm going to tell you a story then. I'm just going to warn you up front. It's about love and diarrhea. Okay. When I fall in love hard. It happens daily, and it's really fucking traumatic. So, I've been in love with at least 3 people here right now, and they've never met me. So that gives you an idea. But I was in love with this guy. He did know me. He knew me. His name was Samuel, and he was German. I met him in my French class, ironically. So I decided I'm going to fly to Germany. I'm going to meet Samu. I get on the Lufthansa flight. And all of a sudden, I get that pre-diarrhea feeling, right? But I'm like, I can hold this together for love, right? Those of you who are like, I don't like women in poop jokes. Well, listen up. This shit is your future. 10 minutes, that's not what I meant to say. 10 years down the road of marriage, one day she's just gonna be like, I don't fucking care anymore what he thinks of me. I have to take a shit. So there you go. But anyway, I'm flying to Germany, and something's not right. I'm terrified of flying, and all of a sudden, I feel okay about dying. I feel like an arm is going to come through my belly button and be like, and I'm okay with that. So I'm sweating profusely, as I am now. And I walk to the flight attendant and I say something akin to this, I need my own row. She says, of course looks like she's never shit in her life. She has like a very clean bob. She's Asian. She's like, we don't do that here. And I was like, I need my own row. So they gave it to me. And I spent most of my time in there, and she knocked on the door, which I thought was strange. She was like, do you want chocolate or Diet Coke? If you could have asked me the two things I wanted least in the world, they would have been chocolate and Diet Coke. So I was like, no! But it was kind, so I said, thank you. Anyway, the flight carries on. I'm doing that sort of thing where you're rocking between the toilet and the sink. Shit, throw up, shit, throw up, shit, throw up. Just making the choice, I call it. So she knocks on the door. Miss, the flight is landing. I said, I know it's landing. I can't get out. I can't stand up physically. And of course, Samu is waiting for me somewhere in Germany at this point. And she says, no, you have to get up or we can't land the plane. So I stay in the bathroom, which is in the plane. And suddenly she's knocking again. I'm like, damn, this bitch, does she not get I'm sick? She's like, miss, the plane has landed. Everyone has evacuated except for you and the pilots. So I come out and I'm like, something has been done to me that's wrong, right? Of course, the pilots are Australian. They're like, oh, I hope it wasn't my flying, mate. And like slap me on the ass. I'm like, what's wrong? I see Samuel. He's looking beautiful. He has these auburn curls. I see him at the end of where he's supposed to pick me up. And I'm walking to him, I'm like, I will get this. I will. Claire, I'm gonna make it happen. So I walk to him and his dad, who I've never met. It was meant to be. And I'm like, I've been on here a long time, but I gotta finish now. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay. So I get to Samu and he says the worst thing he could ever say. I live 45 minutes away from this airport. So I go, I shit one more time, wipe off my upper lip. I'm trying to look cute, you know? I'm like, Samu, let's go to your house. His dad is driving. Great. I've never met him. His dad has to pull over on the side of the highway so I can crawl on all fours and vomit. But I know what you guys are thinking. How could this get worse? Don't worry. We got to his house. I threw my hair back. He was spoon-feeding me water. I was like, I have got this motherfucker. He's spoon-feeding me water. He's like, are you okay? I'm like, yes. Just one thing. I need to go to the bathroom. So I'm walking to the bathroom like this. This is actually what I'm doing. I feel this feeling. I throw up in the bucket, and I realize I've shit myself. I go to the bathroom. I'm trying to be discreet. At this point, it's not real food. It's just, you know, it's like some pink gummy substance. I know, I'm sorry. Sorry. It's going to happen. And I said to him, Samu, can you bring my backpack? Trying to sound like I've got my shit together, right? And he goes, oh, fuck, did you shit yourself? Yes, I did. Needless to say, that one did not work out. Okay, well, that's it. I'm done. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Claire, Mike, tip everybody. Thank you so much for listening to my diarrhea. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.